Chia. Mouse. Either Isaiah Thomas or Chris Paul, I deliver. When the last time you heard a nigga sounding like this from the crib? I can't remember. Jog my memory until I'm winded. The most consistent, just had to let the world know, cause locally they won't admit it. I've been grinding for so long, I can accomplish on my own. Paying homage to the hottest, but they been garbage for so long. Just speaking honest, I don't like my time wasted. So I'm chasing these commas in case a nigga don't make it. Kinda shaky, cause I've been hella back, still heating up. They can't hold me down, they don't even up. Don't compare me to these rappers for my city, I keep eating up. They run us up in my goat, mental flow spread all over the globe. From the Naptown streets, but everywhere that I go, they feel my flow outside of 465. Yeah, outside of 465. Outside of 465, 465, 465, 465.
Yeah, see, one of the main things is that, like where I come from, you know what I'm saying, you really gotta get how you live, because there's really not that much love there like that. So one thing that one of my guys said is either, they either gonna feel you or they gonna kill you.
Yeah, it goes 4 years, 6 mixtapes, 14 city tour days. They wait for me to touch down from New York to LA. My flights I had delayed from serving beans pound cakes. May fly down to the NO for the jet lounge on Wednesday. Don't ask me who's next, cause to me they ain't popping. If anything, they popular. At the end of the day, I'm about robbing them. I may go down to Iowa, them pesos. It's stressful, you don't know, you don't travel. If I blow, it'll come outside of 465. 365, a nigga hustle like I'm serving 16 pieces of pie. Betty Crocker the pot, headed off like 36 times. Keep me fly as a bird, it helped me land in your spot. Outside of 465, 465, outside of 465, 465, 465, 5 C.
Yo, what up, people? What up, people? Comedian Jay Scott. I'm a Bully Radio. It's a good day, Saturday today, man. It's just somewhat of a good day. It's been kind of wild these past few weeks, right? It's been wild, man. It's been wild out here, man. Man, hit the like button, share this ish, man. I'm just gonna dive right in, man. Just gonna go right in, man. So today, this is what I'm talking about today. This is episode 13, 2020, police pandemic and hardship it takes on black people. Right now, man, we're going through something where, this is like, it's our form of a revolution against the system, man, because right now the system is clapping real heavy right now. Man, drop comments, man, speak to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm on all platforms right now, except Twitter, but I'm on Periscope, YouTube, Facebook. So it's going hard out here, y'all. And so, I titled that because, you know what I'm saying, if you black right now, it's like you almost have to go get some therapy, man. You may have, if you got good insurance, go get you some therapy, man. Go get you some therapy, man. Because they taking us on a whole different type of ride out here, man. And so there was a speech that was made from Al Sharpton. He had a commitment to March event. And I'm not even gonna play any of it. If you've seen it, man, it's just, I mean, just to see him up there. And I mean, they had Martin Luther King's son, and he fumbling and stumbling over names. You know, he's like Ahmad Ababa, Ahmad Ababa. He sounded bad, man. Ahmad Ababa, Ahmad Ababa. I don't even know what he was. I don't even know what he was trying to say. Ahmad Arbery. He was Ahmad Ababa. Nigga, come on, man. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that the event doesn't have any meaning, because I did see a lot of young people get up there and um, try to, you know, voice they voice. But this nigga Al Sharpton cannot be trusted, man. That's what kills this whole thing. Al Sharpton cannot be trusted. He can't be trusted. Why do you say that, Jay Scott? Is because, man, Reverend Al Sharpton is a known informant. I don't know how many people really understand this. Let me let me get my let me get my screen right. Here we go. Hold on. So if you did not know this, man, uh Al Sharpton, man, is an informant. Now, you know, this right here though, this is what he really this is what he really this is what he really on right here though. This is what he really, hold on, let me move this out the way. Oh, let me mute that a little bit. Let me mute that just in case they try to get me on the, you know what I'm saying? Look at Rav. Look at Rav. Look at Rav, boy. Look at him. You know what I'm saying? He grooving, man. He grooving. You understand what I'm saying? He what they call that, cutting the rug. You know what I'm saying? He he cutting the rug. He out there. But did you know this though? Did you know this though? Did you know this part? Hold on.
These years, the Reverend Al Sharpton admits he was an FBI informant.
Yes, he says that he was the cat that got the rats, but others say that Sharpton's secret life was not by choice. CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer has the story.
Michelle Obama probably never knew that one of the guests at her recent White House 50th birthday party was an FBI mafia informant who helped bring down members of the Genovese crime family.
They know.
Reverend Al Sharpton, now a confidant of both the First Lady and the President and of Mayor Bill de Blasio, has his own unique take on his days as the government's confidential informant number 7.
That's when he had the fro. The perm.
Mine. I was not an informant. I was cooperating with investigations.
The revelations threaten to embarrass Sharpton as he kicks off his National Action Network convention this week with de Blasio and President Obama the headliners. But de Blasio, who calls Sharpton family, is sticking by his buddy.
Doesn't change the relationship one bit. I'm very proud to be his friend. I think he has done a lot of good for the city of New York and for this country. I have the exact same positive view of him I had before.
Yeah. Sharpton has been dogged for years by reports that he was an FBI informant, helping the government go after boxing promoter Don King and music executives. Now we learn he also went after mobsters, including the legendary Vincent the Chin Gigante, the so-called Oddfather who paraded around in his bathrobe and pajamas. Though he has ducked and dodged questions about whether he wore a wire for the feds, that wasn't possible today since a batch of government documents were made public.
The conversations were recorded.
And there's also the issue of how he became an informant. Some say he was pressured into it after he was caught in a drug sting. This HBO undercover sting video that aired in 2002 shows Sharpton with a cowboy hat pulled down over his bouffant hairdo. Sharpton appears to nod when an agent offers him a cut from future drug sales. But now Sharpton claims he went to the feds for protection from threats from mob-connected music executives and was asked to rat out the bad guys.
They were threatening to kill me.
And while the feds say his information helped bring down guys like Gigante, Sharpton says he didn't know how his information was being used.
I have never met any of these guys. The guy with the pajamas, I don't walk around with guys that walk outside. I never met these guys.
Well, Sharpton says he's not embarrassed by anything that he did. What he is embarrassed about, he says, is how, quote, fat he used to be now that he has reinvented himself as a skinny guy. By the way, sources say the mayor will cut the ribbon tomorrow at the start of Sharpton's 3-day National Action Network convention. Christina Maurice?
Well, he does definitely look different.
Yes. Yeah, he
Marsha,
looked different.
Thank you.
Hey, man, so that's what I'm saying. I couldn't take that serious, man. I couldn't take that stuff serious, man. I'm sorry, man. I couldn't take the whole, especially when he was up there talking. I couldn't take it serious, man. I couldn't take it serious. You understand what I'm saying? This is what they putting in front of us right now to try to get us out there to go vote, man. That's what they really trying to do. And what I got today, I'm not really going to go into so much about the presidential and vice presidential thing they got going with Trump and Pence and Biden and Harris, man. I'm not gonna go because like that whole thing was crazy too, man. All right, I'm gonna go into that here the next couple of days. But yo, man, neither sides, man, are presenting anything. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing. They just doing a lot of talking, man, and they saying some real dangerous stuff though. They saying some real dangerous things, man. So it's like, man, we gotta really, you know what I'm saying? Stop playing out here, man. All right, so if you haven't heard by now, actually today, let's give a birthday shout to Michael Jackson, man. Michael Jackson's birthday is today. You know what I'm saying? So I want to show the before and after. This is before the Pepsi accident, and this is after. And then Cliff Robinson. I don't know any basketball heads out there, anybody that watch basketball. If you grew up in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? Cliff Robinson was part of the Portland Trailblazers, and he used to ball. And he was 53, man. I don't even know what he died from, but I saw that, man. And then, I mean, of course, today, man. Today was, or yesterday. This right here, man. This right here broke. This right here kind of broke me down a little bit, man. I wasn't really expecting all this right here, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting this. R.I.P. to Chadwick Boseman, man. Hit the like button, share this right here, man. Yo, I was not expecting that. That came out of nowhere. Now I will say, man, I have saw and seen pictures and footage. Well, pictures really. This is my Infinity Stone ring, nigga. I'm about to get the glove here in a minute too. Yeah. But Chadwick, man, he was not looking good, man. In some photos I had seen, and from my understanding, he had been battling this for 4 years, and he had already been kind of breaking down where he was walking with a cane. He was in a wheelchair, and I think he did get married. But I mean, he was not, and I'm not even gonna show what they put out there what him was looking like. But I found this right here to be kind of symbolic right here. You understand? This right here is you got the whole everybody just surrounding them. Death to Black Panther, man. Damn, man, what they gonna do with the movie, Nick? What they gonna do with the movie? Somebody talk to me, man. What they gonna do with the movie, man? What they gonna do with the movie? Okay. It's getting heavy out here, man. It's getting heavy out here, y'all. It's getting heavy out here. Make sure I got my water. All right, so also, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep going. So if you have not seen, there were 2 black owners of banks that just made a merge. Have you seen this? These brothers right here. These brothers right here, they didn't got a they done formed a $1 billion lender. Go look this up. Go look this article up right here. This just recently happened. Okay? This just recently happened. So, you know what I'm saying? We trying out here, man. We trying. We trying. We trying out here, man. We trying. Hit the like button, man. Share this right here, man. Hold on, let me. Now, of course, you know, things have been going all kind of different directions emotionally when it comes to the what happened in Wisconsin, you know what I'm saying? And it's right now, man, they continue to deputize these white supremacist race soldiers in the police department, and it's like right now, you know what I mean, it's still continuing to roll. The machine is continuing to roll with this, and I'm like, yo, at this point we should be trying to get things really in order to have like to build something. Hit these people in the insurance carrier. I keep saying that, man. And that's part of whatever city you in. You should be trying to work with other people to try to start getting things put on Senate floors and Congress floors. I mean, giving it to politicians. Like, I mean, at this point, it's getting crucial out here, man. So, so what I found is, man, on the internet, man, the white supremacy is just going heavy. Okay, it's going real heavy. And let me play this right here, man. I'm gonna play just a little bit of this, yeah. So, because this is, it's like, man, I know we continue to kind of give them reasons, but it's like,
Take a race out of it for a second. Imagine there is someone in your front yard who is a known domestic abuser, sexual offender, and someone who's known to illegally own guns outside of your house, and your kids are playing on the front lawn. You would go confront him, right? I mean, that's the only logical thing to do. You might bring a gun with you. You try to have a conversation with him. It doesn't go well. He walks over to go grab something. Now, are you going to wait and see what he goes to grab, or are you going to act accordingly based off of being a protector for your family and your property? So let me act this out for y'all, just so you get a better idea, because, you know, I've tried to talk logic to y'all before, but that doesn't seem to work.
We choose science over fiction. We choose truth over facts.
Okay, so they were talking on this side of the car. They were doing whatever. He was upset, so he starts walking over here, right? The cops are following him. He has no regard of the...
I'm not even about to continue that right there. That is a real YouTube page. That is a real YouTube page from a person that has over 1 million views. That dude, I know for sure, and I believe he's here in Texas. But yo, that is the type of things they are counteracting this shit with out here. They have people that are part of these militia groups and these white supremacist groups that are now, they all have a platform. They either have a platform or they're actually out here getting it, like they really about that life, man. Like they getting the green light to just commit all types of harm out here to black people. You understand what I'm saying? And you know what's happening out there in Minnesota right now. It's like when they put the parents and of brother that got shot. They did the father, you know, they put the mother up there too, but now the mother, it's like, man, these families that are getting family members that are getting harmed and killed by the police, the ones that are coming out talking about forgive, like that is not where we should be. That is not where we should be with this. Like we cannot fall into this thing where we continue to try to forgive those that are trying to harm and kill us. Now, what they'll do is they'll flip this and spin this and make it seem like, you know, they already smearing them. They already smearing the dude. What's his name? Jacob? Is it Jacob Lake? What's the brother's name? But they already tearing them up. They already tearing them up. You know, you heard what that suspected white supremacist said right there. You heard what he said. Talking about defending yourself, defending your family. If somebody's a known this and known that, which is there's no. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like these are the people now. These are the people that get into it with the police. Man, have you seen all these videos where white dudes is just getting into it with police all over the place? Police actually get killed by white dudes out here. Man, hit the like button, man. Share this shit, man. White dudes be killing police officers. They be having shootouts and shit. They be killing them, man. I've seen videos where they've been coming after police officers with bats and machetes and all types of shit, man, and they still live. I seen white boys coming after a policeman, man, fighting them. It never got shot. This dude's walking away. They talking about they found a knife and they see a knife now, but they coming out now saying they really don't know if that's what it is for sure or not. I just saw that recently. They don't know if they for sure had a knife in there, if they saw that at first or not. No, I'm pretty sure they didn't see it at first. Because see, by the time this shit start hitting the airways on TV or it starts being a whole different type of story. You understand? And so what ensued from these riots, or not from riots, but from him getting killed, you know, you had people all in the streets, of course, in Wisconsin. And so, you know what I mean? Of course, you know this white boy that has shot and killed people when he was out there. Let me show you. Let me show. And you had people coming out defending him. This Tucker Carlson been saying kind of a lot of wild shit for years. You understand what I'm saying? But let me play a little bit what he's getting under fire for. And there's other people out here that been, you know, fighting and justifying
News
and
host Tucker
sticking up for this
Carlson
dude.
has defended the actions of a 17-year-old who was
Man, hit the like
arrested
button,
and
man.
charged
Share
with
this, man.
murder after 2 people were killed in Kenosha, Wisconsin, as white vigilante agitators shot at Black Lives Matter protesters. Kyle Rittenhouse, from Antioch, Illinois, 20 miles southwest of Kenosha, had taken to the streets of Kenosha with a rifle after protesters marched demanding justice for Jacob Blake, a young black father who was shot and gravely wounded by police on Sunday. On his TV show Carlson, who has a long record of making racist and inflammatory statements, triggering an advertising boycott, said that Rittenhouse's actions were understandable given violence and property damage in the city. Kenosha has devolved into anarchy because the authorities in charge of the city abandoned it. People in charge from the governor of Wisconsin on down refused to enforce the law. They stood back and they watched Kenosha burn, Carlson said. He then added, "So are we really surprised that looting and arson accelerated to murder? How shocked are we that 17-year-olds with rifles thug? A guilty white guy murders 2 people and Tucker Carlson calls him a patriot," tweeted CNN commentator Keith Boykins. "He just justified murder," tweeted the New York Times journalist Nicole Hannah-Jones. "If they don't take action after this, every one of Fox News' executives, directors and advertisers is complicit in Tucker Carlson's racist, murderous rants," said Robert Reich, a former Secretary of Labor under Bill Clinton. The comments are far from the only time Carlson has broadcast bigoted or extreme views, especially when it comes to race and immigration. Last August, Carlson announced a vacation after causing a rift with advertisers by calling white supremacy a hoax and a conspiracy theory. In another incident, Carlson said that letting low-income people immigrate to America makes our own country poor and dirtier. Recently, one of Carlson's top writers resigned after a CNN investigation.
All right, that shit get a little too hot and a little loud, but hey, but you see what it said though, man. Yo, I mean, what the hell, man? What the hell? You know what I'm saying? Also, I don't know if you saw this, but today, I saw this today. So today, they've already done the white supremacist thing, and they are getting they got a Christian site that raised over almost 100K, 97,000, nigga, $97,000 for crowdfunding for this dude, man. He's 17, man. He wasn't even supposed to be. I mean, yo, this dude right here, he ain't even supposed to be out there and did what he did at all. But see, when you are codified by a group that is being taken over by race soldiers, Ku Klux Klan cops. See, if you see the video, this part right here, when he walked by and walked towards the police, he gave them a hand signal. He gave them some type of hand gesture, and they let him go. They let him go. They let him go, man. They already got 100K raised for this dude right now. And what I got a feeling that they're going to really try to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, like he has some type of, hold on. Yeah, they gonna make sure, let me get it back. They gonna make sure that this dude right here gets out, man. They gonna make sure he gets. Now he is supposed to be, you know, they talking about getting them on first degree murder, and you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think they're going to end up getting this dude off, man. I really think they do. I really think they're going to get this dude off. They're gonna get him off, man. If not, they're gonna, because he's still a minor. So don't be surprised if they make him disappear. Don't be surprised, you know what I'm saying? Because he wants to join the police squad. This is his demo. This was his demo right here. This was his demo. And the thing is that, you know what I mean, he didn't even, it wasn't even black people that he shot and killed. These were white people that he shot and killed. One of the white people was screaming out the N-word. You understand what I'm saying? One of the people he shot was talking about, come shoot me, nigga, and all that. I'm like, man, what is that? But watch what I tell you, man. He's probably not going to really, because this whole system is protected. Now, I'm going to say this, in my home city, you know, I'm looking on the social media in my home city, and I come across this right here, this dude right here. What's this nigga name right here, man? What's this nigga name? Somebody tell me this dude name. What is this dude's name? What is his name right here? I forget. Is it Mike Hill or something? What is his name right here? But this Negro had been impersonating the police officer. You know what I'm saying? This is something that he's been, you know, he recently shot and killed a young black female out there being a security guy. He wasn't near any, he was near some townhomes that was in a residential area, and he shouldn't even had any type of jurisdiction, anything. Like, he shouldn't even been still doing security. Like, what the fuck, yo? He shouldn't have been still doing anything with security. He had already got in trouble for shooting somebody some years back, and he shot and killed a black female, man. And it's like, yo, my thing is, where the hell the goons at, man? Where the hood at, nigga? Where the hood at? This dude is not even a police officer. He's not even a police officer. Where the hood at, man? He's not even an officer, yo. Why is he not? Why is he still able to? This nigga shouldn't even be even having a smile on his face. This nigga should be taking pictures where he's looking like, Like he looking, oh shit, nigga. Like he looking concerned, nigga. Where the hood at, man? Where is the hood, man? Okay. And so, you know, these type of things they deputizing now, because in my home city, and I try to tell people my home city of Indianapolis, they came out and did. Now they've been having the feds been around my city, my home city, for a while, man, and they've been doing a lot of snooping, investigating, trying to do a whole bunch of things. But they recently just came on talking about this Operation Legend, and I'm trying to tell you, man, this dude right here, they deputized this dude right here, man. They trying to deputize this Negro right here. They trying to deputize him. Now they may, you know, he may get it. We'll see. I don't know. He may get pressed with some charges. I'm pretty sure his family's gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, see what legal rights they have, because this dude was supposed to be a security officer and he just shot a young black female for no reason. For no reason. Because these niggas are scared. They be scared out there. Him, and he had some other people that was some security people, security. Man, they deputizing these Negroes, man. That's the new shit they doing out here, man. Man, hit the like button, share this, man. This is the new shit they doing. And we have to be out here protecting our women, man. Kids, each other. We got to be out here protecting them. Where the hell is the hood? Shit, man. Where's the hood, man? I don't even think they letting me see any comments, man, if anybody's writing anything. But where's the hood, man? Negroes like this should not even be. It's like, man, I don't know, man. I just feel some type of way, man, when I see this type of shit right here, man. Because, you know, these type of niggas will be out here trying to just, you know, mess with anybody. They'll mess with anybody. They'll mess with anybody black, young. They'll mess with anybody, man. They will mess with anybody. And that's why we need to be out here really trying to protect shit out here, man. Protect the kids, women, especially the women. Like damn, we can't. Oh, why can't we protect our women, man? Shit. All right, so this right here, man. You gotta understand what's happening out here with us people is that we are part of the game. Okay. When they didn't have the sports that have majority of black people playing in these fields, they had us running, fighting, trying to protect ourselves from this police pandemic. Police pandemic, man. Man, hit the like button, share this shit, man. They had us out here. They have us out here as if we are the game. It's like they duck hunting out here, man. They duck hunting. And this is something that they continuously try to figure out. They try to have meetings on. They strategize. Man, they have a whole campaign when it comes to trying to, you know, affect black people, man. A whole campaign. These are facts, man. Hit the like button, share this shit, man. They have campaigns, man. They put out movies about this, where they treat black people like we are the guinea pigs, we the mice, we going through the maze. We are for their entertainment. We are for their entertainment. So let me play this, man. Straight up, we are for the entertainment. That's what they treat us as, man.
But we do have black people that get on the radio every day in white-owned companies, white-owned stations with white-owned sponsors that play the role of hypersexualized, hypercriminalized male. I ask these advertisers, I say, I've got hundreds of songs a day that celebrate killing animals. Will you put them on your station? They said, no. I got hundreds of songs a day that talk about assaulting women and abusing kids. Would you put them on your station? They said, no. I said, I got hundreds of songs a day that talk about murdering blacks. Would you put them on your stations? They said, well, that depends. Depends on what? Who it's done by and who it's branded for. Because if we can get black folks to sing about it and we can brand it for our youngest black audiences, I think there's money to be made. I think there's American appetites to see these people that way. I said, how can you say that? They said, well, look, it's what these artists know. It's what they, black people, create. It's matter of fact, our surveys say it's what they want to hear, which speaks of a sickness. How do we live in a society where somebody says, you know what, I'm inspired to write a song that celebrates murdering another person. And then a person says, I'd like to put that on my station. Another person said, I'd like to pay for it. And then there's people out here in the audience that go, I'd love to hear it, as long as it's black guys. Because even white people buy rap music, buy this type of stuff, because we know that when we want to hear about killing each other, we know who to turn to for that type of inspiration. We call it our music. We say we own it. White people buy more rap than black people. Yeah, but we're very careful to turn it down at the stoplight when other black people are there. Why? Because we know we're just pretending. For them, it's more authentic and real. I always ask the companies, what about your name? What about your brand? What about your value? And the largest radio company in the world said this: it's okay that we only have drug dealers on our black youth stations. We only have murders on our black youth stations. We support black charities. We give out water at the Martin Luther King parade. I think we've got it covered. We've bought them off. Now, people get upset, the smartest guys in the room again. You're talking about censorship. I don't believe that. I believe in free art. Make whatever you want. I believe you should make music about anti-Semitism. I believe you should make music about killing dogs. I believe in this country you should make music about bashing homosexuals and driving them behind trucks. I believe you should make music about stringing people up on trees. I believe you should make music about killing whitey. I believe you should make all that music. But I also believe that in the mainstream marketplace, people should hesitate associating their name with certain content. You know, there's certain stuff you can't buy at the store, certain stuff you can't get on iTunes because their brand doesn't want it. But if you want to hear black people celebrating killing black people, they got thousands and thousands and thousands of those things to sell you. I don't think it's about censorship. I think it's about American cultural hypocrisy. Because here's the truth. These black entertainers, they can't sing just about anything. There's some stuff that'll get them fired, and they get dropped, and they get fired, and they get slapped on the wrist, and they get disciplined all the time. Why? Because sometimes they step over the bounds. A very famous case is what happened with Rick Ross. Rick Ross is the Mammy Two Shoes, one of the many Mammy Two Shoes of our day. He's a black entertainer in a world carved out for him, and a role carved out for him by white entertainment companies. And one day he talked about, in the middle of a song that celebrated dealing drugs and killing blacks, he made a reference to date rape. And when he made that reference to date rape, that set social media on fire. That got 100,000 petitions in 24 hours. Hey, buddy, date rape is no joke. That had white people standing outside of Reebok in New York saying, you better take this seriously. We're tired of a rape culture in America. One line in one song moved the masses. And you know what Reebok did? Did they stand by him and say, hey, we believe in freedom of speech. We believe in freedom of expression. It's just a song. Calm down. No, they fired his tail on the spot. The president came out and said, this goes against our high standards. He's gone against the values of our brand. Shame on Rick Ross. We're disappointed. He doesn't know how serious date rape is. And when I saw that, I thought, wow, how convenient. Isn't that amazing? But here's what really happened. It's not their brand. It's not their values. Rick Ross went off script. He was hired to get black customers, and they think that black customers go with black bait. And in America, black bait is the hyper-criminalized, hyper-sexualized portrayal of black people. And as long as he had sung about that, the stuff that got him hired, he still have a job at Reebok. But when he touched other sensitivities that affect us, he lost his job. See, the truth is, it's not they that need to change. It's we that need to change. We created the lies. We created them for our profit. We own the companies. We own the record labels. We own the advertisers, and we keep putting it out. And it's this that's got to change. I thought about it. You know what? I wonder if White Mike could get anybody's attention on this. So I stood outside of a Walmart. And I said, hey, I don't think killing cops and killing blacks is very cool. And you know what? It only took 7 weeks of Mike standing out there, and they wrote a letter and said, yeah, we don't think it's cool either. We're going to pull our name off of that. The largest retailer in the world had never considered that maybe their commercial shouldn't be right before or after a song about young black men being gunned down. And I realized this, that black murder is normal, but it should not be. And I realized the importance at the coffee table, at every headline, every pastor's gathering, every family gathering to say, you know what, these Black lives matter. It's not just another Black kid. These are human beings. I'm doing my best in every way, shape, and form. Talks like this everywhere I can go to say, you know what, I was born in a world where Black murder was normal. My kids were born into a world where Black murder is normal, but I don't want to die in a world where Black murder is normal. Am I 5 years or 10 years away? I don't know, but I'm screaming as high as I can. Let's feel this pain and let's lift our voice to tell the lies. They are not criminals.
Yeah. You heard that. You heard that. You heard that. So, you know, with that being said, this is the game that they playing with us, man, and we continuously keep falling for these traps. We've been falling for these traps, it seems like, for hundreds of years now, man. You know, you even have police officers, ex-police officers coming out here and telling you what the business is out here, man. And it's like we ain't hearing it. We ain't hearing it. It's like we ain't believing none of this. I don't know. It's like they telling you.
Use a little excessive force. And I slapped somebody when he said something really insulting to me. And after I did that, I realized, wow, I shouldn't have, I had no right to do that. That was not professional. It not only was not professional, it was not human. About a week later, another incident occurred, and I used more force than I needed. After the guy was handcuffed, I grabbed him, I pushed him up against the wall, and I said, don't you dare say that to me again. Do you understand? And I realized this is a disease I'm starting to develop.
The hunt for Black people, as he calls it, is part of a racist system that he condemns today. The first thing he denounces is the quota of arrest imposed on U.S. police in many large cities. This race for numbers pushes them to stop Black people for no reason.
Quotas lead to arrests for no reason. Minorities have no one to call if they're wrongly arrested. The white person will call their local political committee man or person. They'll call the parents, perhaps, of a teenager, will call the local politician. Yo, what's going on here? My child was arrested just because he didn't have his license. Why don't you just tell him to go home and get his license? And things like, so the white person has more power. Black people have no connection to the people in power. So you know there's not going to be any blowback on arresting a minority because they don't have any power to complain.
And African Americans are not only unjustly arrested, they are not treated with the same respect as white people are.
If you stop somebody from going through a light, you would say, hey, out of your car, out of your car. Show me ID. You wouldn't say that. To a white person, you would go up and say, may I see your driver's license, please? And blacks know that. Blacks know when you go up and say, hey, out of your car now. And then they say, well, what did I do? Oh, what did I do? Don't say that. Don't ask me why I'm stopping you. I said, get out of the car. And that's right there that you first disrespect. And I saw that happening, and blacks know it's happening. They know it's not happening to white people. So automatically they start resenting the police just from little verbal commands, let alone the physicality of grabbing somebody and putting them in handcuffs while you check their ID. Unfortunately, when I would tell other officers, whoa, that's enough. Then they would think, hey, what are you? N for the word. What are you, an N lover?
Since he retired, he campaigns openly against the racist behavior of the police. The former officer has even made a very explicit sign.
I'm asking police, end open season. Stop shooting black men just like they're some kind of animal.
They wouldn't do that with a white?
No.
Why?
They devalue the black man. The black man is, well, let's put it this way. In driving down a street in Philadelphia on a hot Friday night in August, I was with a partner. And of course, hot August night in Philadelphia, a lot of these people don't have air conditioning and they're outside. So there's a lot of people outside on the steps in the street. And as we're riding down, my partner says, wow, the roaches are out tonight.
So And that dude was he was in Philadelphia. All right, Philadelphia's got one of the largest black populations out there. And you see how he used the term roaches, right? And you can go back and look at one of Biden's at one of his rallies. He start doing the yabba dabba dabba fumbling stumbling, and he start talking about a story of kids rubbing his legs, somebody rubbing his legs, and something about he knew people with roaches. Like, hold on, man, what the hell you talking about, Joe? Fumbling, stumbling. I mean, go back and look that up, man. Look it up. He gets on there, man, starts fumbling and stumbling and rumbling and starts talking about getting his leg rubbed down and the fuck. Then he starts saying something about knowing people with roaches. Like, man, what? What does this have to do with anything, Joe? What are you talking about, man? So, like I said, man, this is a police plandemic. Police plandemic. Now, what they're not really coming out and talking about is how COVID is hitting the Latino quote unquote community the hardest. They not coming out. Are they? Somebody tell me. Somebody let me know. Are they? You know, I gotta throw in the COVID, man. Are they talking about this on the news? Somebody talk to me. Are they talking about this on the news? Because right here, they talking about how the Latinos, they even said like this in North Carolina, it made up more than half of the corona infections. Hit the like button, share this shit, man. But man, they swore up and down, man. Black people, you know, we was getting Thanos. They said we was getting Thanos from this shit. They said we was already getting Thanos, man. They said we was getting Thanos out here from it. And I mean, as this comes out more and more and more, it's like, you know, now they're reneging on, you know, the niggatry. They reneging on saying how many people even had it, died from it. But see, my thing is that, you know, why aren't they really pushing for, you know, why ain't they pushing for the cure? Pushing for what you can get to get out of having the COVID. Why ain't they pushing that? Good health. You know what I'm saying? They ain't pushing plasma, which is here. I'm about to, but let me. So have you seen this? Have you gotten your notice for the COVID-19 vaccination research? Have you gotten that? Have you gotten that? This is actually, they sent this bullshit to a relative of mine. Advances in COVID-19 vaccine research could start with you. Seeking healthy volunteers for coronavirus vaccine research studies. If you are a healthy adult, 18 or older, and have not been diagnosed with COVID-19 or tried vaccine for it, consider joining new vaccine research studies. Now, what they do is they break bread. They talking about giving you $700. See, that's how they come and get black people. They talking about giving you $700. It says it varies by study. No cost, study-related care from local doctors and specialists in the Calumet Park area. See, like, that's what I'm saying. They trying to get us, man. They trying to get us to be some for real guinea pigs, man. And they know what they doing with this shit, man. Let's see what the CDC talking about, though. Let me see what the CDC. Hit the like button, share this shit, man. I just got a few more slides left, man. But hit the like button, share this. Let's see what the CDC is talking about, huh?
And that shift by the CDC over when and if you should get tested. This as cases at colleges across the country are now climbing, and there are new worries about patients becoming reinfected. ABC's Trevor Alt joins us with the latest on this. And Trevor, this is all happening, of course, as flu season is now approaching.
Of course, Cecilia, it is a lot to juggle at the same time. And there is some good news this morning that across the country in the past week, the number of new cases and deaths decreased substantially. But the CDC has now made this big change to its guidelines, saying people who don't have symptoms don't necessarily need to get tested, even if they've been exposed. And that's a bit of a jarring shift as a number of schools and universities report big new outbreaks.
Overnight, a major change to the CDC COVID-19 guidelines, now saying if you have no symptoms, you don't necessarily need a test, even if you may have been exposed. A direct shift from what Director Robert Redfield told ABC last month.
Anyone who thinks they may be infected, independent of symptoms, should get a test.
The update comes as cases rise at American colleges and universities. More than 530 at the University of Alabama, nearly 160 at the University of Missouri, and even at the University of Southern California, where classes are mostly online. School officials are warning of an alarming increase of 43 cases in off-campus housing.
People are throwing parties. I'm just hoping that students come to their senses.
In many school districts across the country, students are going into quarantine, putting pressure on parents.
They have no idea what to do.
Jennifer is the mother of a Mississippi
And
fourth
neither
grader
do you.
whose entire grade of more than 200 students is now in quarantine after multiple teachers tested positive. Jennifer is a teacher herself. She's now having to coach other parents through the virtual learning process.
Parents don't understand how it works. We've had a lot of frustrations.
And with the world approaching 24 million confirmed cases, scientists are studying the possibility for patients to become reinfected. In Hong Kong, a patient is believed to be the first person to become reinfected with COVID-19, and other cases in Europe are being investigated. This as health officials prepare for a full flu season lurking just around the corner.
We've had delays for returning those COVID tests, and that is not going to go away during the flu season.
And manufacturers are trying to make combination tests that would check for COVID-19 and the flu at the same time. Those are not on the market yet, but the flu shot is. George?
Trevor, thanks very much.
You hear that?
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel.
You hear
If
that?
you'd like to get more videos, show.
Now they're saying you can be reinfected with this shit. But like I said, why ain't they? Why, you know, they even talking about it being in the water. Have you seen this? It's saying schools find health risk in water after COVID-19 lockdowns. The new coronavirus is not only illness that teachers, students, parents, and staff will have to worry about. Oh, let me blow this up a little bit. The new coronavirus is not the only illness that teachers, students, parents, and staff will have to worry about as some schools attempt to reopen this fall. Legionella could lurk in the water supplies of school buildings, and some measures to keep people in schools safe from the coronavirus may even increase the risk from deadly illness caused by the bacteria. So they saying you can get infected with this bacteria and the coronavirus can just pick it up and they know your ass away, nigga. It says it is unusual to hear about 9 schools in 1 week period having a detection of Legionella in a social environment, and said Andrew Welton, an associate professor of civil, environmental, and ecological engineering at Purdue University in Indiana, who has been studying the effects of lockdown on water systems. He said that more schools may be tested for the. So they saying that the bacteria, man, can get picked up by the goddamn coronavirus. But like I said, man, why haven't anyone come out here? You know what? Because do you just have this happen recent with Trump? He made this like an executive order on the plasma. I have been saying this, that they should be using plasma to try to give to people, those that have already recovered. I don't know why they didn't take their plasma off automatically. When you give plasma to someone else, it has antibodies in it that can help get rid of COVID-19. Why isn't that being pushed out here? Man, look, man, they said it was how many people? Millions of people, a million, over a million people, millions of people that contracted it, and 100 something thousand people that died. Just imagine if these people that had gotten over it had took some plasma and gave plasma. I mean, so also what's been going on out here, on the social media tip, like I said, man, what was the hardship that black people, especially the culture, has been taking out here is, these teachers are getting under attack too. See, there's so many things that's rubbing off and hurting black people directly that, what I mean, it's just. So there was a teacher, and these two situations happened down here in Texas. This first one was a teacher who, she got reinstated. Let me blow this up a little bit. She got reinstated because she had a Black Lives Matter and a LBGTQ poster in her classroom. I think she got either put on leave. I don't think she got fired. Let's see. Yeah, she was on leave. Okay, she was on leave. You understand what I'm saying? For having that poster up, right? Now, in the same state, this was on like a border town. She was in the border, probably to Mexico, or not Mexico, but just a border town. It could be any, Now this happened near Dallas. This right here, this happened towards Dallas. This was on my social media, and I had to share it, and I didn't really understand at first what was. I knew this, okay. This is facts right here. This is facts right here. Now, this was a school assignment that compared police officers to slave owners in the KKK. Brilliant. That's some brilliant shit right there. I want to shake that teacher's hand. You understand what I'm saying? Now, they not saying if it's a black or white teacher, but I'm willing to bet it's black because I've yet to see a picture of this person. But then they get in trouble, and the governor want the teacher fired. The governor want the teacher fired. Hit the like button, share this shit, man. They want the teacher fired. And I have not seen any photos or pictures or anything, so that I'm willing to bet there's lint in my pocket that they black. See, this is what they doing to us out here, man. This is what they doing to us out here. Now, with all this going on, they ain't even talking about these 39 missing children that they found in a 2-week operation. Man, hit the like button, share this shit. They ain't even making this no headline story. Why ain't they making this no headline story? Why ain't they make this no headline story, man? You understand? And you know what I'm saying? Just like I said, man, with the politics, what I did see stand out was they brought this one woman from the Republican Party, and put her on the team, and I had already been put on to her. This woman is dangerous, man. That's what I'm saying. These people are dangerous out here with this shit, man. These are the hardships that's being created for us. You understand what I'm saying? She got a video where she's condoned, she's condoned racial profiling her biracial son. All right. And in this video, man, she basically says that she doesn't trip on her biracial son getting harassed by the police because they know it would be different from, the cops treating her white kids, man, or lighter. Said, citing statistics, Johnson said that it doesn't actually make me angry that a police officer would be more careful around my brown son than my white son. More careful? What the fuck you talking about? Johnson told Insider, she had no regrets about sharing a video. Or that she spoke for the Republican Party. Man, do you understand? They grabbed all types of people to speak. They are not playing out here. They pulling out all the guns, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like here, there was another video I was gonna play, man, about Biden. Hold on, let me see. But it's like, man, yo, we got to, yo.
Would you then say, I'm for reparations?
The answer is it would depend on what it was and will it include Native Americans as well.
I'm not sure what Native Americans has to do with reparations for slavery, and I'm not even going to waste time pontificating over how ridiculous that statement was, because it gets worse. What I wanted to discuss today very quickly is this article that was written on the Huffington Post titled "Biden Releases Racial Equity Plan Amidst Reparations." Now, before we get too deep into this article, what I want to do first is go through Joe Biden's history of being anti-reparations. And that's why I don't support Joe Biden or anybody else that's running for political.
I'm just gonna, you know, you can go look that up. You can go look that up. I've already, you know what I mean? The reason why I played that is because I want y'all to understand that neither one of these parties are in the best interest of black people. And people are talking about they're gonna vote for lesser two evils. Man, yo, man, is there such a thing? And so one of the last things I want to end with, man, is you know what I'm saying? So I had to speak on it, and I should have spoke on it earlier. Goddamn Akon. Akon, man. This dude really is caping and capping for fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine, man. I'm just gonna play just a little bit, man.
And he hustling, right? He in the street, right? What'd he say?
I'm just gonna play a little bit.
I was trying to feed my family, right?
Right.
Okay, so every time he get away from the law and he comes and he get that money, he profits off this shit trying to feed his family, right? You trying to feed your family.
Look, he tried to have a halo in the back of him.
Don't work out,
Akon.
right? You got the same story, the same exact thing.
It should still be feeding his family. It should never change. Because guess what? The key word you just said.
You were trying to feed your family. You would have picked a better way because you understand.
But you chose a better way.
Your family. The only thing that comes with peace is jail or prison. I mean,
they try to talk over each other.
You can't make a decision that you're trying to feed your family, and then when you get caught, no, my nigga. If you was trying to feed your family, you would have got a different job. Get a different job. Make sure you own it. Because I tell niggas all the time, when you dead in prison, who gonna be feeding your family?
You're leading me to my next point. You're 100% correct. If you're out in the streets feeding your family, and then you take your profit to go back in the streets to feed your family, well, while you're thinking you're feeding your family, you're actually putting your family in jeopardy. Because if your ass go to jail for years, who's there to feed your family? Nobody, right? So my point is, the streets should always be temporary. That's number one. Number two, at the end of the day, no matter what scenarios you fall into, what situation you go into, your only loyalty and advent should always go to who? Your family. That's it. Your family's your only responsibility as a man.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Let me tell you shit. My mother don't respect the rat. If I went home, if I told on a nigga, right? If I told him,
because this is the part that I think everybody needs to get out of this whole conversation. At the end of the day, no matter what scenarios you get caught into, what situation or penitentiary chances you're taking, it should only and always be only for your family. That's the only responsibility that a moral compass that should be lying to man is making sure his family is safe and they're living. Period.
What you need to do, right? Let me tell you, you need to do is get a job at Walmart. You need to get a job at Walmart.
Exactly.
You need to work at FedEx.
Exactly.
You need to get signed up for the test because the streets ain't for you,
bro.
That's the.
Now that interview right there, you know, that was with my son. Man, go look that interview up with him and Akon, because Akon is basically trying to say that, you know what I mean, you should be telling on people, man, when, man, that dude Tekashi put black people in prison while he sweared up and down that he wasn't a gangster, or a part of the lifestyle or culture, but then he's out here trolling right now like he's still a part of the culture. But this is the type of stuff they are putting in front of us, man. This is the type of stuff they want us to try to, you know, pay attention to and buy into and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I should the Megan Thee Stallion thing. Tory Lane, nigga. You lame, nigga. And that's because that must be some Canadian bullshit. But I'm telling you, man, we don't do shit like that. And that's what I'm saying. Like these things affect black men so directly, man. You know what I mean? And so 2020 has been pretty rough, man. It's been pretty rough because everything's been kind of falling to us real quick and real fast and just hitting us right in the face and just nigga, it's coming right in on you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, now it's people that are passing away. It's getting heavy out here, man. It's getting heavy out here. And you know, I pose a question, man. What has changed, man? What has changed? What has changed out here? What's changed out here, man? You know, hit the like button, share this shit, man. What's changed, man? Okay. And one thing I'm going to end with today, and I appreciate those that check this out today. You understand? But I'm gonna pretty much go. There's an article that was put out, and it's called "When Police Stop Black Men, the Effects Reach into Their Homes and Families." And this article is very, very heavy. And this is an article that, you know what I mean? Please go look this up. Please go read this article, man. Please go read this stuff, man. Let me see if I can blow it up just a little bit more because I want to read some of this article, man. Studies show black and Hispanic drivers compared to white drivers experience a disproportionate number of police stops, and that officers show less respect to black drivers. Racial inequality in contact with the police may influence the lack of trust in police among black Americans. In a recent Gallup survey, 1 in 4 black men ages 18 to 34 reported they have been treated unfairly by police within the last month. In our research on these interactions, we found that they have far-reaching implications for black families. Law enforcement encounters for black Americans stretch beyond the streets of our cities and into black American homes, where they have a negative effect on family life. This stuff they are trying to break us, man. They're trying to break us. And that's why it's important to stay strong, work on your health, work on yourself, work on your mind, you know, breathe, nigga, breathe, get oxygen to the brain, work out, read books, man. It's important that we continue to try to install things in our kids, try to teach ourselves, teach other grown people, make moves, money moves. That's why I put that included that earlier slide. Man, we got to try to keep this in motion. We got to, man. They trying to break us down, man. They're trying to break us down to the lowest point. And we have to be able to rise above this shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to try to, like, black men, man, we have to try to get this right, man. We got to be the ones. We just can't have the women just, you know what I mean? Because right now it's a lot more black women that's about that life, man. Black men, a lot of us is holding the goddamn cell phones, recording the shit. So it's like we have to be able to continue to use any type of resource we have. Like I said, if you got good insurance, man, go get you some therapy. Go get some therapy, man. Go get some therapy. Go get some therapy, because at the end of the day, through times like this, you need somebody to talk to, man. You need somebody to talk to. You need somebody to talk to. Somebody that can possibly help you help yourself. Like this, that's needed right now in the Black culture and community. We need, I mean, we should be trying to build to even have a community. Hit the like button, share this shit, man. I need that. I need all my people, man. I need my people to continue to try to stay on code. You know what I'm saying? These codes that I had a hand in, you know, it's coming. We getting it. We gonna get it out here, man. You know, everything takes a little process, but it's gonna get out here, man. But this is the time right now where this is important. It's critical, man. You know, keep talking to these youngsters, man. Keep talking to these young people, man. Get their heads right, man. Get their heads right, man. You know, these race soldiers are out here trying to target and harm. They got these militias out here targeting and harm. We even got our own trying to harm ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get on code, man. We gotta calm this shit down, man. Right now, it's for the sake of our culture. We have to build and we have to come with plans and strategies, plotting, strategizing, and solutions. Shit, man. The talking is done. The civil rights era, all that's done, man. It's a new day, man. And niggas is getting Thanos out here. Shit, man. Solutions, solutions, solutions. That's all I am all about. Solutions, solutions, solutions. Solutions, solutions, solutions. That's what I'm about. Anybody with some solutions, I'm all for it, man. I'm not trying to do no extra yapping and talking, none of that. It's about trying to figure out ways to get solutions put in place for us. And that's what we have to have the mind frame of, getting these solutions together. You understand? Hit the like button, share this shit, man. That's all I got for the day, man. That's all I got for the day. You understand? I'm a Bully Radio's comedian Jay Scott. Hit me up on the social media, man. Comedian Jay Scott. You know what I mean? Let me see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, man, that I wanted to. The brother Jacob Blake. Yes, we got to. You know what I mean? Like they had the brother handcuffed. They had him handcuffed because they came and tried to say he had a warrant. You understand what I'm saying? Now they retracting on that warrant. They playing with us, man. They playing with us, man. You know, they even thinking they got us out here thinking that the NBA, like, okay, yeah, George Hill, shout out to George Hill, but yo, nigga, y'all did that one day, nigga, y'all playing today. And people was going in on y'all. But yo, solutions, man. We got to take this hardship and not let this, you know what I'm saying, tear us down, black people. We got to really be on some warrior type shit. We have nobody but ourselves, man. The hood niggas, I don't know where you niggas is at. But damn, man. Like y'all be ready to take each other out, man. But y'all, when it comes to, you know, a nigga like this, y'all, it's like, man. So, hey, hit me up on all platforms, man. Comedian Jay Scott, man. I'm a Bully Radio. You know what I mean? Look for a show got coming. I'm thinking Wednesday. I'm gonna do another Wednesday show, man. I'm gonna start interviewing more people. You know what I mean? And just talking to the people in the culture and in the streets, man. And figuring out ways how people can really, you know, we can build and get things popping. You understand? So that's all I got, man. Hit me up. Appreciate everybody that checked your boy out. Like I said, hit the like button, share this shit, man. You know what I mean? And y'all make sure y'all keep your head on a swivel. Keep your head on a swivel and build with whoever's around your area. All right. Let me see. Y'all can also hit me up on my hashtag right there. Hit me up on my hashtag. This hashtag will let you know everything that I got going on. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how we gonna do it, man. That's how we gonna do it. Y'all have a good day, good weekend, good week, and y'all keep paying attention to what's going on out here, man, because they gonna keep turning up. You understand? So I'm gonna go with the home team in this, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, y'all have a good day, man. I'm a bully radio. You dig? I'm a bully radio. I'm a bully radio. I'm a bully motherfucking radio.
Hey, that little nigga Mighty Mouse and Aunt Snuggles on the way, nigga. Fuck him up.
Fuck out. Get your ass out. Get out, nigga.
Mouse and Hustle. You know, I see you niggas doing it real big. You know what I mean? I see you all riding around in fancy cars. I even see you all spending big money, living in big houses, while I'm living in a fucking home. Oh, you think this shit's funny, nigga?
Oh,
you think it's funny?
Whoa.
What?
It's all good. Look. You ain't nothing but a fucking dirty ass cop, man. It's your fat ass want.
Oh, what I want?
Yeah, what you want?
What I want. What I want. Oh shit, what I want, man. I want half of everything. Anything you all make out here, I want in on it, man. All transactions. You understand that? So we can become paid, Mouse. That's what I want. So now what?
What's next is a remix, man.
A remix.
I was hey, and I was second paper to the morning.
Well, I was deja vu, and this be that remix, 0 times 2. That hustle and that drove and that mouse, what it do? So don't worry about we, bitch, what about you? Don't get it confused, a misconstrued. This be that new, get fresh crew. I can slow it down or speed up the pace. Say I'm all about my cake. A young Bill Gates, I was you better talking little Luke Scott walking. I don't hear you haters talking, and them chickens get to hawking when we hit the parking lot. We was on the golf course shotting about $1 million yacht, and hope you niggas see the plot. Got me high as Mary Poppins. Now my wrist get to rockin', and your baby mama jockin'. Hit the game till it's rotten, kill the game, Sailor Mountain. Hustle man, be the truth. Can't you see them bitches flying?
And I was I'm trying to stack my paper from that town to New Orleans. Yo, Aunt, what's your hold up?
I was ballin'. I hear that money calling.
Yeah,
I'm still
yeah. And I was hey, and I was stacking papers in the morning.
Well, trust me where you been. I've been trapping like a dummy. Get money, reading up and serving junkie. Yeah, I hit the club, digging hard. You know what it is. neighborhood. Bitches steady calling, heard my paper good. Do it big, gotta do it big. Everything is big, buzz big, real stupid big, taller than the kid, bro, man. And I was I hear that money calling and I'm still fast talking. Hey, Mouse, what's your hold up? I was ballin'. Trying to stack my paper from that town to New Orleans. Yeah, and I was ballin'. Hey, and I was taking pictures to the mall. Yeah.
Mouse, I hear you having problems in the city. It's not really anything I couldn't handle. It's a little itch or anything like that. A little itch. But that's why I had us meet out here, so we just want to see the team do business. So that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. You keep up the good work, and I like your plan, I like your vision, I like everything about you. And Marshall, appreciate it, man. Hey, no problem. You got my number. Just feel free to call me anytime.
Now what y'all mad at me for? I don't think everything was bust smooth. Yeah, put a couple of players on, but they don't even know how to tie their shoes. Back to the flow, MOU. See, everybody wanna be like you, but they ain't fresh enough or even got enough style. They even come close to you. Won't shake hands with these fuck niggas. Damn dog, y'all counterfeit, we check backgrounds. Man, y'all coming up too short, but don't beat shit. And I'm Mouse Kid, ripping that town on this remix. You BS, so detach me for the rack MC. But speak about me, you know that I be my ENT face forward. That town, Indiana, I'm thuggin'. Midwest never seen this coming. And you know my flow so Mr. Right. And everybody got that sound lip. That's the last time I'm gonna speak of that. Just a couple of things to get above my chest. And I'm so cheap. You ain't fresh. This MC's at his finest. But that water down flow making you real cool. See you trying to get indicted. Now here's we beat that, so play this shit. I don't know what you want. And this right here, that remix. So you better get the fuck on. Fuck on. Yeah, and I was I'm trying to stack my paper from that town to New Orleans. Yo, and what's your hold up?
I was ballin'. I hear that money calling.
Yeah,
I'm still
yeah,
fast talking.
yeah, and I was ballin'. Hey, and I was ballin'. Stacking paper to the mall.